good day, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, depending on what time you are listening to this and where you're listening from, and if you're watching this, where you're watching from. So, good day and happy Wednesday, maybe. So, one thing about Miss Lex that as you get to know me and as we have our power conversations, there is not much that's fake about me. The thing is, I've just learned how to manage my emotions at the moment. And today I kind of wanted to walk you all through this journey with me because I want to continue to keep things real. Because, like I always say, if you haven't seen my reel, only thing fake about me is my hair. Like, I like to switch it up because I'm a creative and that's in my DNA. However, on the seriousness of things, I don't like to be artificial with a lot. Of course, I might dress up a little bit. We ain't talking about the physical, I'm talking about the communication and just the transparency as you go through pretty much my journey. Like I'm keeping it as real as necessary. I mean, there's, I don't know, I'm rambling. As I said, I'm venting. I'm in a mood today. Today is one of those days where I did not know if it was the rain. I didn't know if it was just the different life circumstances that I am up against. However, I woke up in a mood and I wanted to share how we get through these moods. Like, ladies, we can't allow the mood to control our day. Like, I've had a pretty successful day, which is why I got on here to encourage you during this time as I take a moment away from the things that I am responsible for today. I wanted to share with you to don't let your mood control the activities that you have planned and or scheduled for the day. I know this is for you today because the Most High did not ask me to do this just to do this. And if he did, it's for me on the replay. However, I want to encourage you that if you are having one of your moods or if you're having one of those moments where everything is attacking you or everything is coming against you, I'm experiencing this day for you today to let you know that you can get through it. And the way you're going to get through it is you are going to stay focused. You are going to just say, all right, I know I'm being attacked. I know there's things that are going on out of my control. However, I'm going to focus on what's in my control. And what's in my control is my self talk, my energy, my words, who I follow on social media, my care, my boundaries, my response, what I consume, my attitude, and my work on self. So these are the things that are in your control. And the things out of your control are the past, the algorithms, other people's behavior, in the future, the media, other people's opinion of me. Now, hear me out. I understand you're not in the mood to hear the guru speak because trust me, I get it. Like today, I didn't want to hear the super motivationals. I was actually getting frustrated with some of my favorite podcasters. I was listening to one and I love her. I think she's amazing. However, she doesn't serve the guy that I serve. So her relationship to her growth is a little different. So I was kind of getting irritated. I was like, she was talking about toxic gratitude, and it rubbed me the wrong way. However, it also healed me in some areas. That's why you have to always be careful when you're listening to just any and everything, because some things are to lead you down a path of distraction, and some things are to guide you into the direction that you're supposed to go. That's a whole side note, but like I said, I'm in a mood and I want to help you get through your mood. And I shared all that to say that you can't focus on things that don't concern you while you're in this life, while you're in this journey called life. Sorry, I had to fix it up a little bit. But you have to focus on the things that are in your control, because those are the things that are going to get you through the things that are out of your control. Isn't that crazy? And I'm telling you, this right here is for me on the replay, because I had to talk my way through this one today. The move that I was in, I couldn't shake myself. I was like, what is wrong with me? Why do I feel this way? I know there are some reasons to it. However, there's things that are out of my control that I'm trying to control. Ouch, is that for you today? I know I'm the friend that's going to tell you the things that nobody else in your circle is going to share with you. Trust me, I've been this way all my life. So when I tell you these things, it's not to hurt you, it's because that is who I'm called to be, is to help you. And I'm encouraging you today to listen, not to, you know, spectate or to think that it's to offend you. No, this is to help you heal. Why? Because we are our brother's keeper. So I'm sharing with you today that you got to let go of trying to control the things that are out of your control. Let's talk about those things: the past, the algorithms, other people's behaviors, beliefs, in the future, the media, other people's opinion of me. Those things are out of your control. Stop trying to control those. And you may be able to add some more to the list: relationships, other people in general. These things will keep you stuck. And I encourage you today to start focusing on the things that are in your control: my self talk, my energy, my words. You know what? Instead of my energy, I'm going to do my faith. Like, because you kind of have the control of the faith. Like, that it's how much you going to put in, you know? So I say that to say who I follow on social media. That's huge, because some people be irritating you just by their pictures. You be like, oh, you're aggravating me. And if you need to take a break from that person, do so. But you also need to examine why you need to take a break from them. What is it that's agitating you about them? Is it because God showed you something in them that you like, or I mean, sometimes it is. They just need to be cut off because they have been extreme, they have been extra, they're in the way. However, I just wanted to encourage you to examine yourself as well. In addition to that, I pray that this encourages you, because it's real. When we focus on things out of our control, we then try to give the things in our control no attention, and then that starts to destroy the work that we've put in. So I pray that if you know somebody that needs to hear this, send it to them. It's okay. They can be mad at me. They can talk about me and leave me a comment. It's a agree or disagree. But these are the things that I know that help. They've helped several people that I've talked to, but I've never really expressed it on the days when I'm going through it. And today I'm going through it. And these are the things that are going to get me through. I have to look at the things that are not in my control. Just like you got to look at that. It's not, we doing this together. We winning together. I'm not in this by myself. And that's why I love it over here at Win with Miss Lex, because I'm not in this by myself. We winning together. So the things that are out of control in your life, don't focus on that. Focus on your self-talk. And this is why I was irritated. Let me just rewind real quick. Actually, you know what? I may have the rest of this conversation on another platform because of the timing. Yeah, I think we're going to do that. Maybe later on this evening, I'm going to finish this conversation because it's necessary that we stay in a place of where we don't get distracted by the distractions. Like, I know that sounds crazy, but distractions are not always a distraction. Sometimes you can enjoy the pleasures of life without labor and it be where you're supposed to be. But sometimes things come at you to take you off course, and you start to think that the things out of your control are in your control, and they're not. They never will be in your control. However, if you focus on what you can control, you be good. I know. I'm in this thing because it's real. And honestly, I'm glad that you all joined me in this conversation because I needed that. Like, and I know that it was for you as well, because the days that we live in are weird days, are wild times. We're experiencing things that we've always watched. We're experiencing things that we always questioned. What if that happens in my lifetime? Like, those are the days that we live in. If you turn on the news, you question everything. You're like, what in the flying flip is that? So I understand that every day is not going to be easy to give gratitude. Every day is going to be a challenge to fight through that thing, but we must trust what the word says and not the heart and the words of man, because his word is true. I feel that there's some confusion going on in today's time because polarity is not serving its true place. So a lot of people are manipulating the word. However, it's not really manipulation of the word. It's reflection of character of what's being put in their heart. And it's really a dangerous place. Like, I know I started to go off, but I started to get deep because I read, so literature is always floating through my head. However, I said that to say that what's true in the word is true, and stand by that, because I don't really want to get into this topic. However, this is what is, like, driving me nuts, and I feel like I need to say something. I don't think I agree with toxic um gratitude. I don't think I agree with that. I mean, I understand the concept because it's like, yeah, make sure that what you're doing is real, make sure what you're doing is authentic. However, in order to authenticate anything, there's a process. So the process of gratitude requires you to be grateful for where you are at all times. Like, and to me, if we start to give gratitude a gray area, then we're not acknowledging that you're not being grateful. Like, I understand there are seasons, and that's why I say I understand the concept behind it, because the concept behind it allows you to acknowledge that you agree with giving time to heal. However, if you give it a title, when will you ever give thanks to your creator for the things that he has given you for the day, because he told us not to worry about tomorrow? So I'm gonna just leave it at that. I vented. I got it out. I appreciate you all listening. I appreciate those that are listening to heal and not to just basically commentate. I mean, of course, that's communication. Let's talk. I look forward to what you have to say. However, I pray that you start to focus on the things you can control and stop worrying about the things you can't control. Those things on the outside, they can't do nothing for you if the inside ain't right. See, this thing can just run deep as I continue to talk, like it does. But again, I pray that you make this the best day of your life, because the time we just spent, you can't get it back. Don't waste no more time. Um, Also, pray for somebody today. Smile at the person that you see. I'm sorry, I got distracted for a second. But smile at somebody today, because smiling is a gift. And also pray for the person in front of you, pray for the person behind you, whether you're in the car or in line. You never know, that prayer may change and or save their life. So I thank you again for listening. And until next time, good day.